Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, picture this. 1 minute, cruise lines are rerouting voyages because of global unrest. The next, they're pouring billions into massive new ships. That's the cruise industry in early September 2025, sort of, in a nutshell. It's this fascinating balancing act, dealing with immediate, on-the-ground challenges while showing this really bold, long-term confidence. So today, we're cutting through that noise. We want to give you the crucial insights, the strategic shifts, the market forces that you need to know about. Everything from, say, geopolitical decisions hitting itineraries to maybe some surprising new rules on board. Let's unpack it. Okay, let's start with those immediate challenges. Big news right off the bat. Royal Caribbean suspended all its visits to Labadee, Haiti, and not just for a month or two, right through April 2026. That affects, 41 different itineraries?
Yeah, significant number.
And they're saying it's out of an abundance of caution, citing the State Department's do not travel warning for Haiti. Risks like kidnapping, crime, that's a huge operational pivot. What does this really tell us? How are they weighing that risk versus the money they lose from a port call?
Well, it's a really clear signal, isn't it? They're putting brand integrity and, crucially, passenger confidence way ahead of the immediate financial hit. It definitely sets a precedent.
Okay.
But, we also have to think about the other side. The ripple effect for those local businesses in Haiti.
Yeah.
I mean, they're often completely dependent on those cruise passengers coming ashore. It's profound for them.
Yeah, that's a really tough calculation for everyone involved. And it wasn't the only incident, right? There was that altercation on Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas.
That's right. A violent fight, apparently.
Forced the ship to turn back to Miami early. Showed pretty swift safety protocols in action, though.
It did. And then separately, there was that really tragic fatality during a shore excursion up in Juneau, Alaska.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
A sad reminder.
Yeah, it just highlights that while the cruise lines manage things on board, when you step off the ship for those land activities, personal responsibility is still absolutely key for you.
Okay, so you'd think with all these immediate issues, safety concerns, itinerary changes, companies might be tightening their belts a bit.
You might think so, yeah.
But what's really striking is, it's the complete opposite. We're seeing this unprecedented wave of new ship orders. This is where it gets really interesting.
Yeah, go on.
Royal Caribbean confirmed another Icon-class ship. Those massive ones.
Huge, yeah.
Disney announced a whole new class. And MSC Cruises. They ordered 2 more world-class ships, MSC World Asia and MSC World Atlantic. That last one, Atlantic, is set for Port Canaveral, 19 restaurants, 18 bars, just enormous scale.
Right. And if we connect this to let's say, the bigger picture, these aren't small decisions. These are multi-billion-dollar investments.
Yeah.
It screams aggressive expansion, really strong confidence in the market bouncing back and growing.
And strategic placement, too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like MSC World Asia, they're explicitly mentioning Asian-inspired decor. It suggests tailoring ships for specific regional markets. It's a huge long-term bet on future demand.
Absolutely. And it isn't just about getting bigger, either. Innovation's still happening. Look at Virgin Voyage's Brilliant Lady. Just launched. It's got these unique cabin types, like a slightly smaller sea terrace, but with 2 hammocks.
2 hammocks. Interesting niche.
Right. And totally new entertainment concepts. So they're competing on being different, on novelty, not purely on size.
That's a smart play in a crowded market.
Plus, don't forget the river cruise market. That's buzzing, too. Viking just took delivery of Viking Tonley. AMA Waterways ordered 8 new ships.
Wow, 8?
Yeah. So there's just robust activity across the board. Big oceans, small rivers. Okay, so shifting gears a bit, what does all this activity, this growth, and these challenges mean for, day-to-day operations, and maybe for your wallet if you're cruising?
Well, one interesting change is hitting specialty dining.
Ah, yes, the no-show fees. Both Norwegian and Royal Caribbean brought those in.
It's like anywhere from, $10 to $50 if you book a specialty restaurant and then just don't show up.
Why now? What's the thinking there?
It seems like a pretty direct reaction to operational inefficiency. Wasted food, wasted table space. They're trying to manage their inventory, kind of like airlines manage seats,
Makes sense.
And it incentivizes guests to be a bit more responsible with bookings. I suspect this will become an industry standard pretty quickly.
Yeah, I can see that happening. I might even be guilty of a no-show once or twice myself.
Happens to the best of us.
So a small fee, but potentially a big behavioral shift. We're also seeing itinerary adjustments like Carnival Freedom to Norfolk, Virginia, starting May 2027.
That opens up a convenient drive-to-port option for a whole chunk of the mid-Atlantic population. Smart move.
And financially. Does the market buy into this confidence?
Oh, absolutely. The numbers are pretty telling. Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings stock, NCLH, it's up over 24% in just the last 3 months.
Wow.
And Carnival Corporation, CCL, I mean, get this, up 222% over 3 years.
222%.
Yeah. And they're reporting record revenue, record deposits, and they're actively reducing debt.
So the financial health looks strong.
Very strong. It signals robust consumer demand is definitely there, including, interestingly, from younger cruisers and first-timers, too.
Okay, so wrapping this up, we've seen this real duality, haven't we? An industry that's quite cautious and responsive in its immediate actions.
Mm-hmm. Like with Haiti.
Exactly. But at the same time, incredibly ambitious, almost bullish about its future investments and growth.
It really is a fascinating contrast, and maybe it raises an important question for you to think about.
Go on.
As these cruise lines get better and better at managing risks, expanding their fleets, tailoring their offerings, how might their influence on local economies, both the good and the bad, keep evolving?
Yeah.
Perhaps in ways we haven't even fully anticipated yet.
That's definitely something to chew on. How that power balance shifts. A great thought to end on. That's all for this deep dive. Stay informed, and we'll catch you next time.